couldn't make him get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? Strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the Road to Glory of Aidy Boothroyd, Season 4, Episode 98. And we have 2 games left, and so we're going to jump straight into those, no delays. We start with a game midweek on Wednesday against Hull City away. Most likely we're going to field a rotation lineup there. Promotion already guaranteed. And then we finish the season with a game at home hosting Stoke City. Again, like I said, there's no pressure on us, but we want to try and finish the season positively. Let's see how we get on with these games. So game 1 of today's episode, we are away, taking on Hull City, the Tigers, and the MKM Stadium. And this is the lineup that Aidy Boothroyd's gone with. You can pause the screen here if you want to see the lineup. Sorrentino and Evans in the middle, Shortire in behind the striker Yarai Lopez, with Danny Maldonado and Brandon Thomas Asante preferred on the wings.
3 goals in the last 3 games,
and the opening 12 minutes, Sayed Manesh takes the ball past Taylor, gets into the box, takes the shot. It's a good save by Alex Palmer. And then Barkley's knocked off the ball, and Cynic back heels it into Traore, and Traore finds the corner. Not a good start for the rotation guys here.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively.
Just allows him too much space in behind. Barkley not able to recover, and Caleb Taylor has to be doing better there. I mean, if he can't sort of defend properly in the Championship, he's definitely not going to be up to much cop in the Premier League. Asante, 16 minutes in. Ingram into Asante. Thomas Asante into Lopez, and Lopez first time shot pushed away by Yoronen. Boothroyd says, oh, we need to see more of that. And here's Shortire on 38 minutes on the right hand side. He's going to play it inside. Patrick Evans into Yarai Lopez, into Sorrentino, and then Maldonado back into Lopez, and his low shot kicked away by Yoronen, and Evans responds. Patrick Evans, the Canadian, both him and Salim Ahmed have been good in the last month or so. As we've called upon them a few times, they've actually done really well for us. Evans just waiting for that rebound, gambling on Yoronen making a parry or a kick, and he did, and he equalises for us. And then, so we go in at the break, it's 1-1. Plenty of quality on the ball, considering we've got rotation players out there. It's another opportunity for them to show us what we can do. I've been thinking quite a fair bit about some of these players, and because they're so young, I don't know how much game time they're going to get in the Premier League, or even if they'll be up to standard. So it might be better off if we try and bring in some experienced players, or players on loan, and then loan these guys out. Fantastic tackle there by Sorrentino on Ozan Tufan, and then Tufan gets it back. Slater plays it inside. Manesh going for a shot, but then in comes Caleb Taylor, and that's much better defending from him. Shows his strength and just eases him off the ball. 74 minutes, Longman pulls it back. Sayed Manesh, first time shot, looking for the top corner. It's not a bad effort, to be fair. It's rare actually that the AI com scores a goal from outside the box against me. Great interception there by Evans on 78 minutes. Into Lopez. Lopez with a tricky little back heel. Sorrentino up to Kual. Kual spins his man into Ahmed, and a lovely vision to set up Shortire. Goes back post to Kual, but it's an interception by Emmanuel, and they get it clear, Hull City. And then 92 minutes. Kual gets clear down this left-hand side. He's going to turn inside on Emmanuel, and then cut inside to the edge of the box, and Garen Kual with the shot. Out comes Yoronen to make the save, and then Hull City can get it clear. The score ends 1-1. Again, nothing really riding on it, but players did well considering the result. Alright, here we go. The final game of the season. It's been an epic season for us, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it as we take on Stoke City at the Hawthorns. go into the pre-season with some positivity, hopefully with a good result here at home. And the opening 4 minutes, O'Reilly into Carlan Grant, spins Wilmot as he gets bumped there, turns back inside, goes for the shot, and Joseph Bursic gets across and makes the save. Actually played really well in goal, Bursic. It wasn't actually that long ago that Stoke were in the Premier League. I think when we were in League One, Stoke were actually in the Premier League, so they're a former Premier League side. And then on 8 minutes, Cedric Roche to DiMaggio Wright-Phillips in the box, turns Mepham and gets across Bailey Peacock-Farrell with a great save. Look at that spin there, past O'Shea, and a great save. And then Adam Reach loses out there. He actually emailed Aidy Boothroyd and said, I want to play. This is the final game before he retires. Cedric Roche there after Jacob Brown's cross. Cedric Roche, near post, 6-yard box. He could have squared it there and put in Tashan Oakley-Booth, but went for the shot, the follow-up, and squanders a great chance. Just how important will that be? And then on 25 minutes, Diangana, lovely piece of footwork to get past the marker, and then Reach with the ball in. Look at this, Shortire, oh, and a great save from Bursic again, and Stoke managed to scramble it clear. So close to the opening goal. And then 42 minutes, Josh Timon into Oakley-Booth. Laurent plays it to Jagiello, back to Laurent, back to Roche. He holds off Mepham and then takes a shot but scoops it over the crossbar. The French youngster just trying to curl that. Didn't get enough curl on it and really got under the ball. So at half time we go in 0-0. A real lack of quality in the final third, which is surprising because it's not like we're playing an entirely rotated side. Things would try and improve in the second half. And then on 55 minutes, Jindo Fuchs into Grant, into O'Reilly, spins his man, and then he's going to take Taylor, goes for the low shot, and it's a great save by Bursic as he pushes that around the post. Lovely footwork there by O'Reilly. Bursic again coming to Stoke's rescue. And then on 60 minutes, so 5 minutes later, Fuchs to Shortire, just about creeps that out. And then Furlong into Grant, who's pulled wide. And here's Grant, who's going to play this into the box. Great delivery, in comes Diangana and volleys it with his left. Lovely control. And we have a 1-0 lead just on the stroke of the hour. What a season this boy has had. He has been so central to everything that we've done in attack. Lovely control, and he kind of scuffs the finish, but he keeps it low this time. Not sure why he's mishitting that, because it's on his favourite foot. Either way, that's his 15th goal of the season, which has been superb for us. A guy that's been in double figures in goals and assists for us, Grady Diangana. And 75 minutes, skipping by his marker into O'Reilly, and he holds it up. He's going to play it back to Diangana, who's released himself of the marker, and then he's going to play this in. Instead, he skips by his man and then lofts it in. Grant just manages to toe poke that into the 6-yard box. And it's Salim Ahmed again, the Libyan midfielder who's come in. As I mentioned before, both him and Patrick Evans has been relied on by Aidy Boothroyd towards the end of the season, just offering fresh legs, a little bit of enthusiasm, and he just steers this in. It's actually on his wrong foot because he's right-footed. He just comes across and steers that in, turns it in. Aidy Boothroyd says, well done. And with a minute left to go as we go into stoppage time, look at this passing and movement. Grant into O'Reilly. O'Reilly back to Ahmed. Drops the shoulder and smashes it in. Salim Ahmed, what more can you say? This guy has tremendous potential, it seems.
Yeah, here's the setup play. Well, it's a great.
And
from there, he never
even though I'd like to see him play in the Premier League, I'm more in favour of bringing in another experienced central midfielder in for that role and then trying to get him out on loan, because I don't want dynamic potential to ruin any improvement he might have. Let me know in the comments what you think. We roll out 3-0 winners in the end. Alright, so we'll take a quick look at the Championship standings, the final standings. Bournemouth win the title, 103 goals scored, 111 points. Some distance ahead of us. We finished second as runners-up. 102 points for us, so a very respectable season with 31 wins. Burnley, Norwich, Stoke and Ipswich make the playoffs. Brighton and Middlesbrough just outside. Brighton missing out by a point after being relegated from the Premier League last year. They're not able to return. And then into mid-table, Reading and Sheffield United, Bristol City, Preston. We've got Hull City and Huddersfield all the way down in 14th. And then Luton Town 15th. Bolton, who came up from League One, actually finished 16th, which is actually a good finish for them. And then into the bottom half, Cardiff City, Coventry and Stevenage. Our old club finished 19th with 12 wins. Safety for them. Sunderland and Swansea City. The teams relegated, QPR, Charlton and Peterborough, they dropped back down into League One. In the top scorers, Oyen Sanset with 31 goals this season, Adam Ida with 25, Jacob Brown and Hugo Navoa with 23, and our guy Michi Batshuayi with 20. You can also see there as well, Dean Garner is on the top scorers with 15. In the assists, Sanset also grabbed that as well with 16, a phenomenal season for him. You can see our guy Carlon Grant with 13, former player Jed Wallace with 12, and of course Dean Garner with 12 assists as well. Now we have been given some competition prize money, 8.4 million. That's going to go towards the budget next season. Now stay with us, because next season, as we roll into the pre-season preparations, we'll be doing a squad report and season review in the next episode. Alright, that is it from me today. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the series, consider watching more content by clicking on the playlist available at the end of this video, and also consider subscribing to help support me on the channel. Enable those notifications and you won't miss any up and coming episodes. I'll be back on Friday with episode 99. We won't have any matches to play, but I'll be offering you viewers a chance to look at our season review and squad report before we head into season 5. Thank you so much for your continued support. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.